Casual fans of Wonder Woman may have been intrigued or confused by the armored outfit the hero wears in her solo movie. After all, it's a pretty far cry from the classic look Linda Carter sported back in the 70s. But comic book fans know that Wonder Woman's costume has been in constant flux for the past 75 years. Why? Well, here's a look at the untold truth of Wonder Woman's costume. The original costume. When Wonder Woman first appeared in All-Star Comics number 8 in 1941, she was already recognizable as the iconic hero we know today. Inspired by patriotic drawings of Lady Liberty from the suffragette movement and World War I, artists H.G. Peter and writer William Moulton Marston came up with a look featuring a gold tiara, bracelets, red strapless top decorated with a golden eagle, red boots, and blue culottes spangled with white stars. Yes, that's right. It's not a skirt, it's culottes. So why does Wonder Woman dress like the American flag if she's not even from America? Because Wonder Woman's mom, Queen Hippolyta, cleverly designed the costume to make her daughter more popular and appealing to Americans. Now there's a savvy public relations move. A sanitized post-war version. When Marston died in 1947, the radical feminist subtext of Wonder Woman died with him, killed off by new writer Bob Coninger. Diana soon embraced traditional gender roles for the 1950s, longing to marry Steve Trevor and settle down as a housewife. Her costume changed to reflect her new values. Her boots were replaced with ballet slippers, her hair was pulled back in a more conservative do, and her swimsuit-like costume became more demure, carefully covering her cleavage and upper thighs. No costume, just fashion. In the late 1960s, Wonder Woman underwent a drastic makeover, losing her superpowers and her star-spangled costume to become a globe-trotting action hero in the mold of Emma Peel, the popular character played on the British TV series The Avengers. Not only was the new Mod Diana a fashion plate in her own right, modeling a line of sleek jumpsuits befitting an international adventurer, she even opened a fashion boutique to help other women find their own inner Wonder Woman. The new look Wonder Woman ended in 1972 when Gloria Steinem featured Wonder Woman on the cover of the first issue of Ms. Magazine and successfully pressured DC Comics into returning her to her super-powered roots. A new logo. Diana's costume received an important update in 1982. DC President Jeanette Kahn wanted to give Wonder Woman a distinctive logo that could be used for trademark and licensing purposes. That eagle on her chest was nice and patriotic, but it was also very generic, unlike the logos for heroes like Superman and Batman. Graphic designer Milton Glaser created a new double W logo with wings. In the comics, Diana is given this new design by members of a real-world charity organization called the Wonder Woman Foundation, and decides to wear it to help raise awareness of social issues facing women around the world. Versions of this logo have been in use ever since. A different Diana. After the DC Universe was rebooted in the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover, writer-artist George Perez was brought in to relaunch Wonder Woman in 1987. Though he left the costume mostly the same, he gave it a new background to explain exactly why it looks like an American flag. In this new origin story, Steve Trevor's mother Diana crashed her plane on the hidden island of Themyscira in the 1940s and died helping the Amazons defeat a mystical threat from the underworld. To honor her legacy, Queen Hippolyta named her daughter after Diana Trevor and designed a ceremonial suit of armor based on the Women in the Air Force patches on Trevor's flight jacket. That armor would eventually become the basis for the outfit we know and love from the movies. Going full 90s. In the 1990s, the big trend in the comics was replacing old heroes with newcomers. For Diana, that meant she lost the title of Wonder Woman to another Amazon named Artemis. Diana kept up the good fight, of course, but she did it wearing biker shorts, a strappy bikini top, a bolero jacket, and no less than 3 belts. She even got a shorter haircut with bangs to complete the extreme aesthetic. Naturally, she got her title and the costume that goes with it back after a few months, and her hair even grew back out as soon as she put it on. Thank the gods. Hippolyta's sword. A few years later, Diana again stopped being Wonder Woman, and her look-alike mother, Hippolyta, took her place. Hippolyta's Wonder Woman costume brought back the classic eagle, but made it more like armor than a simple insignia. Meanwhile, the W logo moved to her belt. She also wore skirts and carried a sword and shield instead of a lasso. Though Hippolyta's time as Wonder Woman has largely been forgotten, the design changes made by artist John Byrne have had a lasting impact on Wonder Woman's look. Donna's armor. The Infinite Crisis crossover shook up the DC Universe in 2006, not least with another new Wonder Woman in the form of Donna Troy, Diana's adopted sister of sorts, and the hero formerly known as Wonder Girl. As the star of a relaunched Wonder Woman series written by Alan Heinberg with art by Terry and Rachel Dodson, Donna wore a fully armored costume with a gladiator skirt and a sword on her belt. Diana's pants. After dressing Wonder Woman in her classic outfit for a number of years, DC Comics decided to go totally off the rails in 2010 and revamped her outfit to include a black leather jacket, a choker, and some yoga pants thrown in for good measure. While some fans were happy to see her wearing a more practical outfit instead of a star-spangled swimsuit, the unfortunate 90s vibe created by artist Jim Lee brought back too many traumatic memories. It didn't end up mattering much either way though, because DC changed her look yet again just a year later. Armored in silver. In 2011, DC Continuity was completely rebooted, and their entire line was relaunched with 52 new #1 issues. Diana's new look was once again designed by Jim Lee, but this time it hewed closer to the original look, albeit with some significant alterations. All traces of yellow and gold in the costume were replaced with silver instead, and the red on her top was textured to make it look more like armor than fabric. This costume also included a sword, which has been standard for all Wonder Woman costumes since, and for some reason, another choker. The movie look. We caught our first glimpse of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman in July of 2014 in a promo image for Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, but since then, fans have had plenty of opportunity to see the new cinematic look in action. The top is dark red and armored, while the bottom is a blue gladiator skirt. She has the W logo on her belt like Hippolyta's costume, although there's another W layered into the eagle design on her chest. Her tiara points down rather than up as it traditionally has in the comics. And of course, she carries a sword and a shield, in addition to the magic lasso. It all adds up to one of the most instantly iconic looks in Wonder Woman and superhero history. In 2016, DC once again rebooted their line of comics, introducing another new costume for Wonder Woman. This time, however, artist Tony Daniel took the popular look from the movies and used it as the basis for the design, ensuring that fans of both the comics and the films won't be confused or disappointed. No matter what she's wearing, one thing is for sure, she's a wonder, that Wonder Woman. Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.